Hi everyone. This past weekend was absolutely magical. I learned what emotions really are. Emotions are energy in motion, and moving energy through our body allows us to release trauma that's been stuck inside us for who knows how long. When I was 5 years old, I was in preschool, and there was a special needs boy, superpowered kid, about to go into the bathroom after me. And I was a little mischievous kid, and I needed to be seen because when I was a good boy, I wasn't seen. So I acted up so I could be seen, so I can get attention, just like the kids that I love working with. And what happened was I locked the door right before he walked in as a joke, and he couldn't get out. He started banging on the door. He started screaming. I can still see it. I can see his fingers going underneath the door trying to get out. The teachers were trying to get him out, and they finally put a screwdriver into the door and unlocked it. When he came out, he was hugging them, and the teacher runs up to me when the kids told them that I did it. And she grabs me by my shoulders and yells at me and screams at me, and she calls me a monster, and she calls me evil. And at that point, I stopped loving myself. And through this retreat, I realized that no matter how hard I work to try to help kids, and how hard I work to try to help everyone, superpower kids, whatever, if I don't love myself, then it's going to be all inauthentic. And it was tearing me up inside. And everybody that has trauma, everybody that has upset, you all went through it. If you were whooped like I was, and I don't blame my parents for doing the best that they can at all, but if you were whooped, then you're a victim and you're a child abuse survivor. And that's what I realize I am. I'm a child abuse survivor. And it's okay, because I understand that the trauma inside has to come up. And the sad thing is that our society has taught us to push all these feelings down. Guys are taught not to cry. Women are taught not to be loud. And there's anger, there's sadness, and there's shame that exists in all of us. And the more you numb, whether it's alcohol, whether it's marijuana, whether it's pills, the more you numb, it's going to eat you up inside. It's physically going to affect you. It may even kill you. And when we've been taught that we need to move these emotions and have them go through. And this retreat was an iboga retreat. Look up iboga, Iboge. It's an African tree bark that has you just see everything that the mind shut off. Our mind shuts off our trauma. We don't know why it shuts it down, but it does. And this retreat, I cried, I screamed, I let rage run through, and after I released it, it was gone. A year ago, I did a psilocybin retreat, and I connected with my inner child, the future soul of my first son, and it was so magical. And a year later, I realized that I've been my biggest bully, and I bullied myself so much, and I had such anger and such rage and such sadness inside, and it came out, and I befriended my bully. I connected him with my inner child, and I'm slowly moving myself off of social media. Just gonna have my marketing people do it, and just being and connecting and loving. And the beauty of all this is that my dog Scruffy showed me such an amazing lesson, and it's just magical. So if you have trauma, if you have rage, if you have fear, if you have shame, if you have upset, there are ways to get through it. It's going to take you working. It's going to take you going all in. It may take everything that you have, and you'll get through it because you have the power and you have the courage to do it. Our design is not to suppress, is not to push down. Our design is we have trauma, things happen, it goes in our bodies, we use rage, we use screaming, we use sadness to let it all through, and then the body calms. and there's peacefulness. If you have any questions on any of this, reach out to me. I can connect you to some beautiful people that really their focus in their life is to make a difference for people. I appreciate you for listening.